This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Do you need some extra motivation in your life? Are you looking to be inspired? If so, then look no further than the Good God Company.
At the Good God Company, their mission is to create and clothe all loving humans with their unique, inspiring, and beautifully designed t-shirts.
All of the products from the Good God Company are equally designed to motivate you and improve your life. From their mugs, workout tanks, to eye-appealing shirts and sweatshirts.
Learn more about their renowned products by visiting thegoodgodcompany.com. That's thegoodgodcompany.com.
The Good God Company is proud to support Public House Media. The Good God Company. I'm feeling good.
This is Rachel Mullins, host of #NoFilterFriday here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my new show, #NoFilterFriday, where we talk about all of the sexual misconduct allegations swirling around Hollywood. A new show drops every Friday at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you'll never miss an episode of #NoFilterFriday. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Good morning. Welcome to Choose to Rise. I am so glad that you are here. Today we are going to be talking about you are so enough. And this is something that has been actually just something that has been so hindering on my heart. It's something that I just speak to all the time because you all need to know that you are way more than enough than you ever imagined that you could be. Somewhere along the lines when we were little, or somewhere along the lines someone maybe said something or had a comment that just went a little bit deeper than it needed to be, and we started to think and doubt ourselves. We started to get into this self-concept that we weren't necessarily enough, that we weren't beautifully pure anymore, that we weren't this pristine light that we were born with, and that starts to dim slowly as we listen to society's way of thinking and how we are not enough of whatever. We're always being propagandized that we're not enough, that we need to have more, that we need to be more, that we need to do more. And, you know, we can have that bright light deep down inside of us slowly dim away if we allow it to. But that's the crazy thing, that we're allowing that to happen. You have more than enough amazingness inside of you. You have more life than you can ever imagine. And God's put all of it inside of you. And He wants you to be an influence. He wants you to be out there in the world and hearing the great things about you in this world. He wants you to take that perspective of amazingness and make it your reality. You get to choose to see things in a whole new light. You get to see them as bright, shining amazingness, or you get to see them as Debbie Downers and things that are going to hold you back. But you get to decide. The law of attraction means that you have the power as a human being to be amazing, to be the best that you can be, and to be the power that is within you. God has put a little fire deep inside all of us. You know that little light that shines inside of you, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Absolutely, you should let it shine because you were born with completely perfect being. We've let society, we've let our own thoughts, we've let the devil into our heart and let us become flawed. And you know what? You don't need to be that way. You are a perfect being that we just need to accept the fact that we are and live that way. Whether you believe in a higher power or not, I do. The universe or God or whoever you're thinking about in this situation, you came into this world with a mission and a purpose. And our mission, my mission, is to help you rise up out of your current situation and live your best life by making sure you know that you are beautiful, you are strong, you are confident, you are capable, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. Today, I want to give you 4 simple tips for you to know that you are enough. I want you to know that you are capable of doing so much more in this world than you ever thought possible. And every person that comes into this world has their own unique print, their own unique fingerprint, their own unique lifestyle, their own unique characteristics and personality. And God's created us that way for a reason. Everyone's got a different purpose, a different journey. And so often we try to live somebody else's life. We try to live somebody else's purpose. We try to live by other people's rules. And that's crazy talk because God made you for a reason. He gave you a unique path for your own purpose. And that's enough in itself. Your journey will never be identical to anyone else's, ever. because you're not identical to anyone else. Even identical twins have different pieces about them. Remember to yourself that you need to walk your own journey, that you need to be yourself. You need to look around and figure out what is perfectly perfect for you and not for anyone else. When you're facing struggles, when you're facing things, have compassion on yourself. Let others know that you are walking your own path and that you have your own purpose. That's number one. Figure out your own purpose. God has put it inside of you. It's there for us to just open our eyes to and live in that personal freedom, that personal journey that He's given each and every one of us. The second thing is really perfection is only relative. You only have to think of it as a relative thing. Perfection is not reality. In this giant universe, everything is perfect as it is. Imperfection only exists when you compare yourself to someone else or something else. Comparison is the ultimate thief of joy, and finding peace in the fact that the universe always takes care of you. God is always there beside you. He always wants you to be who He's created you to be, and you can call upon Him at any single moment. He's always there with you. You just have to shift your mindset, and if you desire something, ask Him for it. He says, knock and the door shall be opened, and that's what He wants you to do. He wants you to understand that you are perfect completely on your own, and you don't have to take somebody else's thoughts or somebody else's rules or somebody else's information and make it yours. You can stand proud in that who you are at this very moment, and that you are enough. You are totally enough, and that you are loved just as you are. The third thing that I want you to take away from this morning is acceptance is the key to happiness. Acceptance is the key to happiness. When I was on this journey, I was hitting a low point where I was letting fear and doubt and other people's opinions and doubt in myself and not connecting to my Maker. Those were the things that were holding me back, that were caging me up with self-doubt and putting these walls up around me. But when I accepted the fact that my happiness was not in somebody else, my happiness was not in something else, my happiness was inside of me. And the things that I needed to accept were me. I needed to be happy with who I was. And when I found that internal happiness, my external happiness shows as well. I got stronger mentally. I got stronger physically. I've been able to become a better person all the way around. And those are the things when you can change the things on the inside, the positive just flows to the outside. We can't or won't accept what is to be health issues, body issues, an experience or an event that's happening around you. You're going to suffer because you're going to be bound up inside of you. But resisting what is equals more struggle. So that's not to say we be complacent or submissive to a situation that isn't safe or someone who is mistreating you. Absolutely not. No, there are boundaries that are to be set, and each of us needs to find them in ourselves. Boundaries that honor you and your personal journey. That's where we're not letting other people's thoughts and opinions cloud our judgment. We're not letting the other people's thoughts and opinions become our own and take us off our path. If you're feeling fear, if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling pain, embrace it as a part of your journey right now. Let it shape you and let it teach you. Let it help you get going where you need to get going and learn from it. Don't dwell in it. Don't keep it there, but learn from it and use it as fuel to keep going. Make your mess your message. God has given you every tool that you need. He's given you every experience that you'll ever need. And if you can accept what is, and then you're saying to the universe, I trust you to get me through this. You're telling God, I trust you wholly and completely to guide me to exactly where you need me to be. My past has not been sunshine and roses. There has been a lot of struggle in my past. But you know what? Those struggles of my past have made me who I am today. They've given me the strength. I have made it through those storms. I have made it through the things that have brought me down, and then I have risen up. I rise up out of my current and past struggles to live my best life. And if I wouldn't have been able to struggle through those things, I wouldn't have been able to get stronger to be able to come to where I am today. So when you feel like struggling, when you feel you are struggling, when you feel like you just can't get up, call upon Him. He will give you the strength you need to get going. He will help you get going where you need to be. Recognize that everything's been done for you. The gifts that you need are provided to you, and they're with you for every moment of your life. They're deep inside of you. You just have to ask God to show them to you. For example, your senses, the ability to provide your nourishment, speaking of your mind, hearing the songs of the day, your sacred body, the vessel that God's given you to live this life, the one given to you and you alone. You are amazing. You are honorable. You are a miracle in life in itself. And you should live that way. Love yourself for being you and allowing you to live this best life. The fourth thing that you take away this morning is that use your perspective wisely. Your perception is reality. Perception is reality. And so where is your perception? Are you believing amazing things about yourself, or are you letting fear and doubt and everything else take you down? Your perception is reality. Think about that. Have you ever heard yourself saying what you believe you perceive? Have you ever heard yourself say negative things about yourself? Have you ever believed things that were not necessarily true about you? Other people tell you you're beautiful and you say no. Other people tell you you look good and you say, oh, this old thing. Like, no, get rid of those things. Beliefs are powerful. And even if they're little things like that, they add up to the big things. And beliefs are powerful. They need to be played out in your life right before your very eyes. Everything that you think about yourself, you say about yourself, will actually become what it is. Every single morning, I write affirmations and goals in here in a positive, forward-thinking way, where I know, I believe these things to be true about my life, and they are happening. It's amazing. Your eyes display what your mind perceives for real. For example, if your life is comparable to watching a movie on a screen, make the choice in your head to change the reel of your own movie. You're watching your own life, your reflection in the mirror. So if bad luck's around you, get rid of the bad luck. Find the positive aspects of every single moment of your life. Focus on those and believe that anything is possible. Accept that what your life wants to be and shift your mindset to living in the positive, living in the what can happen, living in the dreams of your reality, dreams of your head to become the realities of your life. The feelings of being enough will grow each and every day until you realize that you are way more than enough and that you are so capable in this world. Your life right now, at this moment, you're the only one walking on this earth with your DNA. You're the only one walking on this earth with your capabilities and your strengths and your emotions and your daily decisions. Consider yourself completely empowered to be the creative being that you were created to be. You can live your life in any way, and that is so powerful. It is so powerful you to admit and imagine the amazing life that you want and the amazing life that you deserve. God put you here for a reason. He wants you to live your purpose. He wants you to find the amazing pieces inside of you and put them together to be this beautiful work of art. But instead, what we've done in society is push those things behind. We want to pick up other people's pieces and put them into our puzzle, but they don't fit. And then we feel lousy for it. So our deepest fear should not be that we can't rise up. Our deepest fear should be that we are finding ourselves inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure, and it is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. That's Marianne Williamson, and it means so much. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you have a powerful day, believing in yourself and knowing that you are absolutely enough. And I hope you come back tomorrow and join us on Public House Media. Find the podcast on Podbean. Share this message. This one is just here on my page. I hope that you share it with other people, that you tag someone below, that you tell someone about Choose to Rise, so that we can help people rise up out of their current self and live their best life. I want people to know that they're way more than enough, that they are capable of doing way more than they ever think they can, and that anything is possible if they put their heart and their mindset to it, because God has created a beautiful life for us. Why aren't we living it? Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you here again next time.